In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Lesson 2, Mega Goal 1, Lesson 2, Students Book, page 7. Get the ball rolling. Quick check. Vocabulary. Find each vocabulary word in the texts. Read the words that come before and after that vocabulary word. Then decide which meaning is best for it. Numbers from 1 to 5. To affect, to launch, to take for granted, to establish, to host. Letters from A to E. To set up or start, to send into space, to produce a change, to accept as part of life, to provide a place for. On checking the meaning of these vocab, previously you should read the passage or the reading comprehension passage carefully to find the best meaning of each word according to the whole context. Number 1, to affect. If you want to affect, what does it mean? Is it to set up, to send into space, to produce a change? Yes, to produce a change. To produce a change. So, to affect equals to, it means to produce a change. You may say, smoking affects our health badly. Number 2, to launch. Yes, you're right. To send into space. To send into space. We have explained that the Russians launched the world's first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1, on October the 4th, 1957. So, launch, it means to send into space. Number 3, to take for granted. Yes, if you want to take for granted, it means, you're right, excellent, to accept as a part of life. Okay. Number 4, to establish. Yes, to establish, to set up or start. To host, to provide a place for. To provide a place for. Let's check our answers. Number 1, to affect, to produce a change. You're right. Number 2, to launch, to send into space. To take for granted. Good. To accept as a part of life. To establish. To set up or start. To host, it means to provide a place for. Yeah, that's let's check our answers. Okay, show all. Yes, you're right. Listen and discuss. Students book, page 7. Quick check. Letter B, comprehension. Answer with true or false. True if the sentence is true, you can choose T. If the sentence is false, you will use this symbol, or you say or the abbreviated F for false. Okay, let's get started. Number 1, the subject was the name of a Russian space ship. Yes, good, true. Number 2, King Abdulaziz set Saudi Arabia on the road of modernization. King Abdulaziz set Saudi Arabia on the road to modernization. Modernization, it means he changed it in a way it became better. Okay, so it's true. Number 3, at present the UAE has 10 member states. At present the UAE has 10 member states. True or false? False. The UAE dirham came into use in 1963. False. Number 5, digital forms of information are something of the past. Also, it's a false one. Let's check our answers. You're right. So we have some corrections for false sentences. Yes, at present the United Arab Emirates, the UAE, has 7 member states, not 10. Okay. Number 4, the UAE dirham came into use in 1963. Yeah, it came into use in 1973. What is the correction of the last one? Yes, they are something of the present. They are something of the present. Thank you for listening to our lesson, and see you next time. Goodbye.